Hey guys,
Hey,
we feel so honored to be able to pop on and share with you guys in this Jewel Tip series. So, I'm Megan Goff, Diamond Ambassador with Plexus.
and I am Justin Goff, Emerald Ambassador, almost Sapphire
Uh,
Ambassador. So,
anyways, we're a jewel couple from a little tiny farm town in East Central Illinois. We have 6 kids, we homeschool, we travel a lot, and we are pumped to be Plexus ambassadors. And so it's funny because we get asked all the time, like, what's your tip? What's your secret? Like, how do you guys work your business? And so the secret is
there is no secret. We honestly, there's a story. I like to share stories. We have a lot of goofy stories that we've encountered along the way or experienced. So, we were in New York City. We took all 6 of our kids to New York City. Why not? Because why wouldn't you do that? So, anyway, as we were there, we went to an unbelievable restaurant right off Times Square called Carmine's. If you love Italian food, you got to go. So there's my plug for Carmine's. Anyway, while we were in Carmine's, I had the best Parmesan cheese I've ever had in my life. And I asked the waiter, I said, what is the secret to this Parmesan? You've got to give me the secret. And he looked at me and he said, there is no secret. It's Romano. And then he left. He just said, I was thinking, what? No secret. How? So anyway, to say that is the same thing with this business. We believe is that what is the secret? There's got to be the magic pill, the magic bullet. What is it? Well, there isn't one. We have 3 tips that we're going to share with you, but there's nothing here that you don't already know. That's the beauty of this business, is that it's simplicity. That's the first one we're going to talk about. The second one's consistency. And Megan is the most consistent person I know, and that's what's helped her to get to Diamond. And then personal development, growing as a human being and being the best version of yourself that you can be. And like I said, you guys already know all of those things.
Yeah.
And some of you have already said, that's it. I was looking for like.
They've already turned us off.
But everybody, so everybody wants the one thing you can say or the one thing you can do and just go right to the top and just sit there forever. And it's just not the way the world works. It takes work. It takes time. It takes effort. And it takes it every single day.
Yeah.
You have to do it. We wake up. You got to show up every day.
Get in the game, guys.
Yeah. So.
Okay, so we were talking about simplicity and not reinventing the wheel. Justin is the prime example of helping me stay simple, keeping it simple. He's like, that's too much. He's like, keep it simple. You don't need to reinvent the wheel. So can you tell us about what you did with your new ambassador, Bob? I think that is the perfect example.
Right. So what I did with Bob was a new ambassador, and he calls and he says, okay, I'm ready to work this business. What do I need to do? I said, he lives local. So I said, well, let's get a cup of coffee. I have an hour's time. Let's talk, and I'll show you what to do. During that time, I showed him how to log into his back office. I showed him what his website was, so he could refer other people to his website. And then I had him go to the training tab in the back office and go down to Rank Up Roadmap, had him click on silver, and I said, do this. And he said, that's it. I said, well, that's a good start. And he said, this is what you do. I said, I'm almost Sapphire, and that's what I do. I said, for $34.95, you got a website and you got a business plan for $35. I said, so why wouldn't we be using the business plan that's already put together for us? Why would we spend 6 months recreating the wheel? The people that are teaching this Rank Up Roadmap are where we want to be. Why would we not be doing these simple things? And he looked at me and said, this is great. I'm like, why is that? He said, because I know where to go. I know where to send people. I know what I need to be reading and doing to get where I want to go. And I know how to train someone else to do the same now. Mm-hmm. I said, exactly. I said, so you have to trust the process. When you enter a network marketing company, and ours is the best, by the way, for $35, give me a break. You're joining a process. You're not just joining a company, you're joining a process. So trust the process. use the tools that have been set aside for us to use. They're really good. They're really simple, and I think they're great. So that's what I did with Bob, and he's super excited because he can tell other people how to do those things. So
and the
just listening.
simplicity part of it really is reaching out, it's following up, signing up, and walking with them, right? Because I think a lot of times we want to get busy doing the comfortable things, or, you know, it's comfortable to just do the training part, right? But we have to implement what we're training quickly.
Right. Simple is duplicatable. And to win in network marketing, you have to duplicate. When you recruit, you add new ambassadors. When you duplicate, you multiply new ambassadors. So if you want to win, we need to be multiplying, which means we need to be duplicating, which means we need to be simple so other people can do it. You can't give them big spreadsheets and just super heavy, burdensome things to be doing. Keep it simple. People have more fun doing it that way, from my experience.
Exactly. And I know a lot of people want to know, okay, how do you guys work this? Justin is really, really good at in person. He does a lot of face-to-face. But for me personally, that's the scary thing. I have to force myself to talk to people in person, to meet up with teammates even. I mean, that's not that scary. But, you know, talking to people in person, networking and things like that. I have built my business primarily off of social media, especially Facebook. And so I think the beauty is that we can be working within our strength zones, working within our simple, you know, tasks that we do and the things that we do well. And so for Justin, his in-person networking is the focus, but he does do some scarier things. You want to tell him about social media?
Yeah. So I'm just learning to be better at social media. I prefer talking to people, not like a computer screen. This is, you know, like very Star Trek type to me, you know, talking to a computer screen. I like to talk to people. That's my strength. And so I spend a lot of time there. I've built my business in person. So, but I'm learning, I'm growing in skill. I'm trying to master the skill of social media, and I have a long way to go. I admit that, but I'm trying to get better because you can use about any tool that you can think of in your Plexus business. You face-to-face, Facebook, Instagram, a telephone, like a landline with a phone book to call people. I mean, there's not one area that we have to do in this business. You can use whatever tools that you have available. So I think we need to be getting better at all of them. At least that's my take on it. So constantly improving and just constantly getting better.
Exactly. And the consistency part, I feel like if there's anything that I have done correctly, there's a lot of things I haven't done correctly, but I have been consistent and I have been excited. Like I wake up excited, like who is God going to send me this week to share Plexus with? Like the products are amazing. We already know that, right? And I heard at convention, I'm sitting with a sweet lady and she said, my husband always says the best product Plexus has is the opportunity. Because we have a wonderful opportunity to share with people. And so it's the consistency of posting. I share every day, pretty much every day, about what Plexus, either products or business, has done for us. We share by opening up conversations with people. I do a lot of messaging on Facebook, and I've done that over the course of 3.5 years. And that has built my tribe, right? You message lots of people, but you don't know who's praying for an answer to a health issue or maybe a financial crisis, right? We don't know who those people are, but we have that tiny little mustard seed of faith, knowing that I have something of value to share with people. And it is such a blessing to be able to share that with people. And so is every day perfect? No, it's never been perfect for me. But I started Plexus postpartum with baby number 5, went Emerald that first year, and then ranked up to Sapphire Diamond the next year. And that was through pregnancy number 6. So guys, literally, I have had my follow-up list, and it's not pretty. I do not do Plexus in a pretty fashion. I don't have pretty spreadsheets. Like, it's literally down to the wire of just getting productivity. And so seriously, my follow-up sheets look like this. I'll carry it around the house nursing a baby. Seriously, that's how I built my business.
Right. And my sheets are even more boring than hers. I print out the IPA worksheets out of the back office. That's my daily planner. You want to know what my daily planner looks like? It's an IPA worksheet printed out of the back office. I add check marks and squares to it for other areas of my life that I can put it all on there.
Mm-hmm.
But that's what I use,
Mm-hmm.
and I just try to keep it as simple as I can keep it. We're too busy to be sophisticated.
Exactly. And, you know, really just commit to that DMO, commit to that IPA, commit yourself to your business, because when you look back on a monthly or weekly average, you want to be able to have something to show for it, not just busy work, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And the third thing really quick is personal growth.
Mm-hmm.
If there has been any encouragement that has really benefited us in our Plexus business, is the encouragement to grow personally.
Right.
And I know that a lot of different leaders in Plexus have encouraged us to do this, and we're so thankful, because really we have changed as people. We're not the same people we were 3.5 years ago, and thank goodness for
Mm-hmm.
that. So are you reading a book?
I am reading a book, and it has nothing to do with network marketing, and it's okay. It's a book about endurance athletes. It's called How Bad Do You Want It? It's just about mindset and about kind of digging deep and overcoming, you know, just some of these people's experience, and it's incredible. And it does translate into really anything we do. Just that we have more in the tank than we think. There's more left in the tank always. So
Exactly.
that's what I'm reading right now.
So find a book.
Yep.
Go on Audible if you don't have time to read a book. Get something so you can listen to in those blank moments of when you're driving or waiting on someone, so that you can be feeding your mind. So work on you, love others, serve them with no agenda, like really commit to connecting with people and seeking to add value to them online and offline. And so if we have any action steps for you today, it would just be to commit this month to, I call it the 10-10-10. So 10 minutes of reach outs, 10 minutes of follow-ups, and just 10 minutes of connecting with people. Commit to a book this month. You can just do an audiobook. That's totally fine. And just stay consistent and stay committed to your business. Anything else to add?
Not really. Like I said, we just try to keep it simple, have fun with it. Simple is duplicatable.
Exactly. So we'll see you guys in Maui next year. Bye, guys.